everyone. How many of you guys are worried about the zombie apocalypse? Quite a few, I'm sure. Well, I wanted to show you guys how you could actually keep save files from Game Boy and Game Boy Color games forever. So your save files would literally survive the zombie apocalypse. And I thought that would be an interesting video to make. So, okay, joking aside, okay, unless you really are afraid of the zombie apocalypse, but let's say you needed to do what I needed to do. I needed to change the battery in this bad boy right here, Pokemon Crystal. But this could have been any of the original Pokemon games. This could have been the Pokemon trading card game. This could have been the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Any Game Boy and Game Boy Color game. Not Game Boy Advance, okay? For Game Boy Advance, there's another workaround. You need like a Game Shark or some other device in order to do this. So, what we're trying to do, you need to change this battery because it's getting low, not because it's dead. If it's dead, your save file will be erased. You simply open this up, solder on another battery, or you can do the peel trick, which I don't really recommend people do. Soldering really on batteries like this, it's so easy, it's pathetic. Just go that route. Anyway, but what happens when your battery's getting low and you want to preserve your progression, or you want to preserve, say, like your Pokedex if it's Pokemon? You spent hundreds and hundreds of hours in these particular games, and you just don't want to lose your progression, or you just don't want to lose that save file. So there are a couple of things that you can do. In my case, that was exactly what happened. I was making my way through Pokemon Crystal, and I didn't want to lose about 20 hours of progression that I had made to change the battery, which needed to be changed because it could no longer keep the clock. Like it would always screw up and never know what time it was, okay? So there's a couple things you need. First off, you need something like this. These are getting harder and harder and harder to find these days. It's the Mega Memory Card from Interact. Works great with Pokemon. It says right there in the top right corner. Or is that top left for you guys? Yeah, top left. Yeah, whatever. It's the same for all of us. So, it looks like this. This is essentially the way this works. And originally, you would have had a Game Boy Color, which I don't have here. My Game Boy Color is in storage. You would have put that in the back, flipped it on, or, well, actually, before you did that, you would have attached this. You would have attached your game like so, okay? You would have flipped this little switch, and away you go. And what would happen is you can make a backup of the memory from all of the battery-packed games, and you could save them on here. You can save multiples, like hundreds of games save files you could save onto this, and because there's no battery on this, they're going to last forever, okay, which is really, really cool. The next thing you would do is you'd need to go out and purchase one of these things, which is a Game Boy USB smart card. Think of it like, I've got it out right here. It's sort of like a, what is it called? EverDrive. It's something like that. The only thing with this is extremely limited. You can only put 1 or 2 games on here in one save file. So it's a flash card. But what's unique about this, okay, is that you can do quite a number of things. I'm not talking about the emulator purposes, forget about that. But what you can do, which is really, really neat, is that you can connect these bad boys up, okay, extract the save file. Well, it doesn't remove it from, I shouldn't say extract, copy the save file from your game into the Mega Memory Card, okay, then remove this, put this in, okay, and do a restore, so that you're restoring the saved file, the save file, onto the flash card. Then you take the flash card, connect it to your PC, and away you go. And you can actually copy that save file onto your PC where it will stay for all time. Not many people have access to all of this, and it's very evident when you go to sites like Game FAQs and stuff like that, where they have, you know, like huge databases of save files. You're not going to find save files for like Pokemon Red, Blue, or Pokemon Crystal and stuff like that. It's very rare that you'll find those type of things, or like gold, silver. I mean, depending on the game, you will find because of emulators and stuff like that. But what's cool is that you can take that save file and then run an emulator and continue your game on PC if you want to capture footage directly like that, whatever. Or if you're doing it for me, which is like archive purposes, you can back your game up forever on the PC. Then you could change your memory, your battery rather, and then just plunk this bad boy back in with this and restore, and away you go. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't use the flash card at all, because all I did was simply, once I had these two and I had the batteries that I had ordered, I simply made a backup of this save onto this, made sure it was still there, and it is, and away you go. It's really that simple, and you have your save file forever. There's no real point. I'm not going to run through all of this. I simply wanted to show you guys just a very interesting and very quick way of actually going about doing this. It's really, really not hard to make archive save files for your Game Boy games. And if you're doing like I was doing, which was, you know, you're changing batteries and stuff like that, it's not a bad idea to make a backup of these save files so that you have them, which is very cool. And so what I'm going to do is, when I'm done playing this game and it comes time to do the review, what's so cool is I will actually be able to extract my save file from this, copy it over onto the Mega Memory card, then make a copy of that onto the flash card and extract the flash card save file for an emulator, so I can show you guys, oh, there's a fire truck going by, so that I can show you guys basically my actual save game. So I'm going to do that from now on for all Game Boy and Game Boy Color games that I can, because I think it would be kind of cool. You guys get to actually see the actual game that I was playing, which would be kind of neat. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you. So again, I'm going to have in the list of the description the different things that would be required if you want to do this. If you want to do it for backup purposes, just to change batteries, you only need something like the Mega Memory card. However, if you want to archive it, put it on your PC for all time, then you will most certainly need something like this flash card here called the GB or Game Boy USB Smart Card 64M. And that's pretty much that. If anyone's interested in a detailed walkthrough, there's all kinds of videos and stuff on YouTube already, which is why I didn't want to just go through a whole tutorial. It was more, I just wanted to just give you an overview, if you're interested, of how you can actually extract your saved data from Game Boy and Game Boy Color games so that you can save the battery and not lose your progression. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, by all means let me know, and if you want to see a detailed walkthrough, I mean sure, I can go ahead and do that if someone's interested. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.